Hi, everybody. Sam Goetzinger joined alongside Sydney Wolf. And Sydney, we had a very fun game yesterday here inside of the Herd for the first game of the season for St. Cloud State. A 4-2 final in favor of the Huskies, but it could have been anybody's game. Yes, they do. Let's talk about this matchup a little bit more as we get into our keys to the game, brought to you by St. Cloud Subaru. We'll start with the home team, the Huskies. And for them, one of the big ones, they got to pass, they got to shoot, but they have to score, and that means hitting the net. Huskies Hoops on a Saturday afternoon, presented by FaceTime Business Resources. Back up here in the booth, Sam Goetzinger joined alongside Adam Larson. And Adam, a fun game so far as St. Cloud trailing by 1 as we head into the halftime break. But you got to factor in the free throw game here so far. St. Cloud would have a lead if they could knock down a couple more, and the same could be said by Minot State.
Oh, without a doubt, 100%. Again, we've talked about it 2 or 3 times this whole broadcast. You know, the importance of knocking down your free throws at the charity stripe. They call it the charity stripe for a reason. They're giving you points. Yep. So,
well, as we take a look at the NSIC standings in the northern side of the division, St. Cloud State, phenomenal start to the year, ranked in the top 25, first time since the 06-07 season. They're up there in that top spot. They would love to pick up another win. Minot State kind of in the middle of the pack, and this would be a big win for them. They returned on Sunday against Northern Michigan, and Andreas Garcia took over to wrap up the week. He tallied not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals over the weekend, thanks to a hat trick against the Wildcats, pushing the Huskies to a 3-1 win. Garcia was also named Conference Offensive Player of the Week thanks to his efforts, and SCSU now improves to 3-6-1 heading into next week. So with the regular season now at a close, St. Cloud secured home ice with the last win, making them the 4 seed, and will take on UMD again, with them coming in as the 5 seed. In other parts of the bracket, Denver comes in as the 1 seed and will take on Miami. North Dakota is the 2 and will face off with Colorado College. And Omaha, as the 6 seed, will travel to Western Michigan, who comes in as the 3 seed.
I don't know about you, but I think Yanina Newland's going to cash in for her 50th point in her career. I don't know about you guys.
Hey, I think that's a good guess. But Rachel, before you go, hey, what's going on with the boards down over by you? I saw you were talking to the referees.
Yeah, we were kind of communicating over here during play. I think it was a piece of plastic that kind of came off of the lining of the boards. Nothing too major. Everything's safe and sound down here, ready for game.
All right, thank you very much, Rachel. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. And Sydney, I like her call. Yanina Newland looking for point number 50 on her career. Had a goal yesterday. Now the Huskies on the power play, trying to make some work happen. Do you agree? Yanina Newland potting the first one? What do you think?
I mean, I think that's pretty probable. Or looking at Emma Gentry, who's just been on fire the past week, I think that'd also be pretty probable. Or just anyone in that first line. But I'd also really like to see one of the freshmen here get some points as well.
Well, here's Kenna Westlow, not a freshman. Shot from the blue line. That one deflected along the way. Now Sperling trying to dump it into the corner. Taylor Lynn, that top line out there right now, Sydney. Yanina Newland in the corner. Back up to the point for Westlow. Westlow from the blue line. Good stop there out in front by Kayla Martinez, and the Lions will clear. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Ahola playing it up to Westlow. Down in the corner. Good pressure being put on by Madeline Hickey, cousin of Claire Hickey. Claire Hickey won the cousin battle yesterday with an assist. Madeline was held quiet. See if Claire can go for the sweep in the cousin war. Liv Savar here on the near half wall. Just 38 seconds left to go on the power play. Skrdlova holding the blue line. Down low to Liv Savar. Back up to Skrdlova on the far point. Savar thought about a one-timer, held on. She'll keep setting up this power play unit. Weak shot on. McGuire saw it. Loose puck, and she'll freeze.
I gotta say, McGuire, for a new goaltender here tonight compared to last night, it seems a little loose so far in the crease over there. She seems like it's been a little loose. Her glove's been popping up a little bit. The puck has almost come off for a couple of rebounds. Hasn't let any go in, so that's the main thing, which is good. But we'll have to see how many shots here the Huskies could put on goal before they can get one in.
Julia McGuire, native out of Michigan, has played in 2 games this season. Now make it 3 with her start tonight. Those other 2 against Wisconsin gave up 4 goals in 40 minutes. Liv Savar taking her time. Wrist shot off of the chest of McGuire. One-timer back of the net. She scores. It's the Liv Savar show on the power play. She nets her first of the season. And if one doesn't work, you stick with the play and you hammer home the one-timer for the first goal.
And that was a beautiful goal. That was almost picture perfect. A beautiful shot going above that left shoulder of McGuire, I mean, like I said, if you're seeing those shots are almost getting past her, they're rebounding or all that stuff, you might as well just keep putting them on goal. And like we just saw there, a beautiful shot and right above that left shoulder, the first score here tonight with 12 minutes left.
Goal number 12 of her career. And she took it all over on the power play. Huskies continue their success on the skater advantage this season. Now Lindenwood needs to answer trailing by 1. They were trailing by 1 in the first period yesterday. Jada Burke brought down, and Addie Scribner is going to go to the box here after that contact entering the offensive zone for the Lions. Shot from distance blocked by Allie Green, and Skurlova will touch up.
I don't know if that's a fight you want to pick again because Jada Burke, 6 feet tall, a big player out there, so I don't know if that's the person I'd want to be pushing around out on the ice here tonight. But like we said, now the Lindenwood Lions need to focus on their power play.
Well, the Huskies are going to the box, and if calls are not going your way, whether you need to get out of the box, stay out of the box, Todd is the man for the job. Throughout Minnesota, Todd Peterson has been St. Cloud's own MSBA certified criminal law specialist. Call Todd Peterson today at 320-259-5123. Zaniahola out in front. Good block by the St. Cloud State defense. Now Lindenwood on the power play. Takanaka holding it in. Adamy here on the near boards. Takanaka up top. Down low to Adamy. Adamy shot into the glove of Ahola. Riley Cornelio, a fiery arm that's been out of the bullpen so far this year for St. Cloud. We've seen him touch 97-98 in his last appearance at the Rock Pile. We'll see what he can do here. Carter Howell makes his way up to the plate for the first time in Game 2. Here's the first pitch from Cornelio. 92 outside. It's ball 1. First pitch coming in at 7:07. Beautiful day continues from Game 1 here at the Rock Pile. It's gotten a little warmer here for Game 2 as Cornelio gets set with the 1-0. Outside once again, make it 2-0. 84 degrees now. Again, a slight wind coming out of the south at 11 miles an hour, so it's blowing from right to left field. So wind in favor of Carter Howell at the plate. Again, Will Hammeter on deck, Reed Homan in the hole. Cornelio, 2 balls, no strikes. Howell gets one in play. One hop over to O'Brien. He gets it over to first in time for out number 1. And Carter Howell led off Game 1 with a double on the third pitch of the game. Came around to score. That's not going to be the case here in Game 2. Now Will Hammeter out of the University of Alabama steps up to the plate. Hammeter back in Game 1 was 0 for 4 in his first game of the season against St. Cloud. Had 2 strikeouts as well. First pitch from Cornelio in this at-bat. First pitch swinging is Hammeter, lifted into left field. Swartz doesn't have to move too much. There's out number 2. Quick work so far for Riley Cornelio on the mound. Now that'll bring up Reed Homan. Homan, the best bat in the lineup for Wilmer in Game 1. 3 for 4, 1 RBI as well. Cornelio has been with the team for a couple of days here. Again, making his first start on the season. His first 2 appearances have been out of the bullpen. Now the fastest pitch of the day at 94. Runs inside, almost get Homan up by the shoulders. Cornelio on the mound, ranked as the number 1 draft prospect coming out of the state of Colorado. That coming by Baseball America. He was ranked by MLB Pipeline as the number 46 overall draft prospect back in 2019. Since made his way over to Texas Christian University. A Horned Frog. 2 balls, no strikes. And a big swing and a miss. First off speed of the day by Cornelio has Homan swinging. It's now 2-1. This past year with TCU, Cornelio started 2 games, pitched in 5, only had 7 1/3 with TCU this past year. His longest outing was 3 innings, and we'll see if he can make a new one here in Summer League ball with the St. Cloud Rocks. He's down to the count here, 3-1. Homan will be followed by TJ Curd if Homan can get on base. 7 strikeouts this past year with TCU. Here's the 3-1. Lifted foul up the right side. Now that pushes the count to 3-2. 7 strikeouts this past collegiate year for Cornelio, 6 so far in the summer. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Cornelio working quickly here in the top of the first in game 2 of this doubleheader. Fastball at 94. The infield all took a collective step towards the dugout, and Homan knew right away that he got walked. So the 1-2-3 inning does not come into fruition for Riley Cornelio as Homan reaches base once again today. Now that will bring up TJ Curd. Curd playing first base today, batting in the cleanup spot in game 2. Did not play in game 1. A couple of guys in the lineup today did not play in game 1. Curd being one of them. Grant Carey, who's batting in the 6th spot. Brady Hill and Brady Council. Both the Bradys in the 8 and 9 spot. So 2 down here in the top of the first. Cornelio out of the stretch for the first time today. Right back up the middle. Cornelio's glove comes off, and O'Brien, a beautiful web gem for out number 3. Rocks get out of the top of the first. Wilmer strands 1. We're scoreless as we head to the home half of the first. That's coming up next on the Northwoods League Baseball Network. It's been a ground-heavy approach here to start off this second quarter. 9:13 left to go here until we reach the halftime mark. The Tigers trailing 16-0.
Yeah, it just looked like there was a lot of blocking assignments that were picked up by the St. Cloud Tech offensive line. Schulander came in to make the tackle, and really there was no hole for Russell to run through. That thing was plugged up in a hurry, and he got brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Russell passing today 0 for 1 with an interception back in the first quarter. Shotgun once again. Fletcher lined up to the left side of Russell. Austin Gottwald in motion from left to right. Russell looking to keep it. No, it's a give to Fletcher out to the right side. Tries to bounce out towards the sideline. Gets a couple of yards. Gain of 5 on the play, and the Magic are able to push him out of bounds. Good run there by Demarius Fletcher, his first touch of the quarter.
Yeah, able to string it to the outside and got a big key block right there as well from Gottwald on the edge. There were 3 Magic to just Gottwald and Fletcher on the outside on the right side of the field, far side from us. And a very nice job from Fletcher to turn what probably could have been a loss of 5 into a gain of 5 yards. And again, you're in that third and manageable position. The whole playbook is open here, especially if you even want to consider going for it on 4th if you get there.
3rd and 5, same formation they've come out this whole second quarter. Russell looking for the lanes to open. He'll go up the middle. He's met by the entire Magic defense, and he will go about 2 yards forward down to the 8, and now it is 4th and 3.
Well, I think you got to go for it. I just think you got nothing to lose at this point. You're down 16-0. You're still looking for your first win on the season. Put the ball in your playmakers' hands. As you said, Blake, whether that's either 27 or 7 for this Tigers offense. 4th and 3, it should be pretty manageable. You got 4th and 4 already. Let's see if they can do it here.
Ball on the 8, spotted on the right hash. Fletcher now lined up to the right side of Russell. Kaiser in motion once again. He'll go back to his original spot. Russell looking to keep it. Thinking about throwing it now towards the end zone to Yeager off his right hand and down. Turnover on downs for the Tigers deep inside of the red zone. Good decision there by the Tiger coaching staff to maybe fake the run, think about throwing it. Russell looked like he had that thing tucked for about 2 yards before he saw Yeager make his way off the slant into the end zone.
Yeah, it's kind of almost a read option, a little bit of a different one. You roll out to the left side. That's kind of what makes that play very difficult right there as well for Russell. He's thrown across his body. I think if he gets his feet set, I think he rips that one right into Yeager for a touchdown. But again, I like the play design. Execution just wasn't there. And a big stop on 4th down here for Monticello.
Now Luke Emmerich back out in the power I formation here for the Monticello Magic. Emmerich give out to the right side for Colas. Colas has a lot of space, breaks through a couple of holes, down across the 50 to the 40, down the left sideline, the 30, the 20, the 10. Another touchdown for the Monticello Magic. They're up 22-0. First play of the drive, 91 yards. Carson Colas to the house.
Well, hey, what did I talk about after the interception for Monticello earlier, and they get the touchdown the very first play after? You get a huge 4th down stop here. Very first play, gut punch. Touchdown, 91 yards on the house call. A beautiful run by Colas, but again, it comes down to blocking and then probably some missed assignments defensively for Tech. And then overall, just a great play for Monticello and up with a beautiful lead here, still about halfway through the second quarter.
There was maybe 2 white jerseys on that side of the field, Blake. There was nobody that was going to track number 23 down. Colas, he had all the room in the world, and he was gone once he got past the secondary.
7:30 left to go here the second quarter. That's the second time tonight the Magic have had an offensive drive go one play, result in a rushing touchdown. Emmerich looking to keep it for the 2-point conversion. Tigers were ready for it in the backfield. Good stop made by the Tiger defense. A pair of them in the backfield to make the stop on Emmerich. So 22-0 your score. 91-yard touchdown by Carson Coles. That's his first rushing touchdown of the season, his second one overall.